Good morning, everyone. It's about 5:45 in the morning. Welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me. I'm in the van and today we are going back to Bicester. It's another scramble. You've seen the last video. If you haven't, go back and watch it because it's brilliant. Up in Oxford, so I'm heading down now. It's a few hours away. It's going to be a brilliant day. We're meeting the Heritage Skills people, the Association of Heritage Engineers. So I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much and I'll see you there. There we go, now the sun's out. Welcome to the Bicester Scramble, second one of the year. The first one in the summer was the first time I've ever actually been here, so when I found out there was a second scramble on, of course, I've come straight here. It's first thing in the morning. I don't actually think the show is open yet. No, I think I'm one of the first people here. One of the first punters anyway. Wendy's here, causing trouble as ever. The last time I was here, I was in such a rush. I arrived a bit late and finished a bit early, and it was all a bit of a flap. So hopefully there'll be a bit more time this time because I'm so early. Oh my God, there's already a Porsche over there and a Karma gear. This is going to be a good day. It's going to be good. I might try and look at the buildings, look at the cars, speak to some cool people. The Heritage Skills Academy are here, so we'll go and hang out with those guys with their apprenticeship schemes and the training that they do. We'll chat to some kids there and we'll see how we go. Have a good day. Bicester Scramble, you have not disappointed. I mean, look, where else would you come with this? Oh, I don't know if you can see it. There he goes. Oh. Where else can you come and just casually Series 2 Land Rover fire truck drives past? I think so far my mind has been blown most by the Little Car Company. They got a little sneak preview inside the workshop and those cars are just absolutely incredible. The detail is mind-blowing, and the Ferrari, it was handmade aluminium body as Ferrari, and they're all made under license from the actual OEM manufacturers. So Ferrari, Aston Martin and Bugatti have all approved them, and they've all gone through the relevant steps required to actually wear that Ferrari badge and actually be a Ferrari. You know, Ferrari have approved it, and all the Nardi steering wheels made, you know, approved by Nardi, made by them, or sort of approved by them. It's just absolutely incredible. What better thing to have for your kid? They can ride around. Oh, nice. Jack's leaving. Let's go and have a look. So it's either new this year or completely, I missed it last year, but there's an auto jumble at the start. As you come through the gates on the left, there's a huge hangar that said auto jumble, and I've not been in there yet. I actually don't know why. That beautiful metallic blue Porsche, the Pre-A, Porsche, sorry. That was probably my favourite so far. Absolutely beautiful. My goodness, every nut and bolt, it was perfect. Oh, there's the auto jumble. Right, I'm heading over there. Let's go and have a look over there, find out what's happening at this auto jumble. I really quite fancy this hanging on the workshop wall. Can't afford 650 quid, but that is awesome.
Mine's it's just working on the moment, but we can rebuild it.
Yeah?
Yeah, down
at the students
place.
can...
Yeah, but for the moment they're just working on the mechanicals. So it's been donated by Starter Motor, or lent to us by Starter Motor. And so we go through all the mechanicals, put all that back together,
get it running,
use it as
driving.
A training aid, and then we'll
and then when you need to do rust replacement, you talk about rust replacement, making a new panel for the wing, things like that.
So if you get a chance to go down to the Brooklyn site, I think you would have an absolute
one day
ball.
I know. I can't wait.
Would.
This is a chassis to train people, to show people what happens
This
underneath.
is actually Dom's chassis. He bought it. It was produced by Triumph back in the 60s and used to be given to colleges.
So it was a training thing. It was like the cutaway engines, sort of almost. But
That's
chassis,
right.
Yeah.
So it's a running chassis. You can actually drive it around.
Drive it around. And see everything going on.
And Dom knew about them, and he found it on eBay.
Wow.
So he bought it.
That's so helpful for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's Triumph based. Lemon and ginger drink here, ready to go. And I need it. Bit of honey in there, spoonful of honey from the bees, essential, because I have got a sore throat. I've spoken to so many people at Bicester Heritage. My goodness, what a day. I filmed as much as I could, spoke to as many people as I could, chatted around, had a wander around, had a brilliant time. Honestly, some of the cars there were just absolutely incredible. I met a guy literally on the way out, rushing back to the car with an airplane engine, sort of Edwardian looking car. He was such a nice, jolly old, helpful man. He was so lovely. And I very quickly ended up lying underneath his car and he was laying under there with me. Basically, that car had the engine in it that I want. And I knew, I've known of these engines for a while. I've seen them in various other cars. And I'm desperate. I've got a bit of an itch to build an airplane engined car. I need to find a sort of pre-war 1920s chassis from something like a Riley or an Alvis or something like that, a pretty big chassis, solid chassis. Get an aeroplane engine, modify it, flip it round, maybe turn it over. You have to do an awful lot of sort of engineering and modifications. The engine in this one was, I think it's an 8.5 litre V8. It's insane, like huge, not super high revving, but super torquey, like real big pistons, big cylinders. They were fitted apparently to all sorts of things, boats and other stuff, but they were designed primarily to be airplane engines. And I need to find one. I've asked him, I've given him my number and my details, we exchanged numbers. We're just like, if you've got one of these, you must know of somebody else that's got one. He said, he was like, maybe I do. I was like, come on, there must be someone, someone that's got one hidden away, stashed away in their shed. So anyone out there has got a Curtiss aeroplane engine. I think it's called an OX5, but either way, it's a Curtiss pre-war. I think they're from 1910, 1905, something like that. But I basically bought one of those engines. So if anyone out there has got a Curtiss aero engine, let me know. I really want one, and one day I'll be building that aeroplane engine car. Whilst we're talking about projects, let's clear up some other bits, because a few of you have been commenting saying, what's going on with the Coffee Defender? What's going on with the Porsche? Why aren't you doing the Porsche? A lot of people at Bicester told me off for not being there doing the Porsche. It's been a while since there's been a Ranelagh update. The 3D drawings have all been done by Paul. Thank you very much. Beautiful drawings, very, very accurate, ideal. The next part of the process is to go to the pattern makers. Now, I was debating doing this myself, was my first thought. Getting my carpenter friend in to help me build it myself and do it here. But I've come to realise that I absolutely do not have the time to do it. I've also come to the realisation that pattern making is very, very complicated. But the main body has now been transported from Paul up to Chris at the foundry at East Coast Casting. He's got it there. The pattern makers there, just around the corner from there, have got it, and they've taken their measurements, they've taken their drawings, they've got the 3D drawings, they've got everything they need. And the people that do it for a living, that do it day in, day out, can absolutely do a better job than me. I would get there in the end, but it would just take me so long. I just think it's never going to happen. There is literally no excuse for the new ones to not look identical to the old ones. Porsche project, yes, I don't need to tell you, I'm sure, how desperate I am to get that thing done. At the moment, it doesn't really need money spending on it, it just needs time. So money's not initially the problem, because I'm just tearing it down and undoing bits, taking parts off, cutting rotten bits off. None of that is that expensive to do. The problem is, I'm at the repair shop full time, so I'm filming there every day. I get 1 day a week to come to the workshop and progress with something, whether that's the Ranelagh, whether it's the car, the coffee van, the Porsche, or paperwork. I've been fortunate enough to be able to spend a couple of weekends, a couple of days here and there working on the Porsche, and the progressed, and we've got the 2 episodes out, and I'm really, really pleased that we've got it fixed to its fixture table and it's on there. And I will continue to try and progress with it as much as I can. There is progress on the coffee van. I am working on it. I'm still cladding the stainless steel panels. I'm still making those panels. You've seen 2 videos of that. You don't need to see more of me struggling making these panels. 3, maybe 4 left to make. That is it. Then I'll probably get John up for one day, and we'll both in one day just get them all bonded in and fixed in, riveted in place and done. And up until this point, I am still sort of funding it all from my own money, and it's cost me to make all these videos so far. Every video has cost me more. Yes, now there's adverts on YouTube, and they bring in a certain amount of money, but it no way covers what it actually costs to make the videos. It is a hobby, I'm enjoying doing it, and it's fine to pay to invest in doing it, and I'm really enjoying it. And all of the feedback from you guys in the comments makes it all honestly so worthwhile. A couple of companies have reached out to us to advertise on YouTube. Now, I'm putting this over to you guys because I don't know what to do. I don't really want to do it. I don't want this channel to suddenly become a big walking advert of like, oh, what's Dom peddling now, selling some other insurance thing or some computer game or whatever else. But it's tough because this has cost me an awful lot of money to get to this point to make these videos. When there's a company offering to pay me to advertise their product, it's hard to say no, and I have said no up until this point, but now I'm putting it up to you guys. What do you think? Would you be annoyed, or would you stop watching, or would you be frustrated if I started doing adverts? There was a a diet company that got in touch that said, would I do like a 2-minute introduction advert during one of my videos talking about their diet products? So I was just like, are you kidding? How can I talk about diet products? So no, I will not be doing any adverts for companies and products that I do not believe in and I do not agree with or are not relevant. I'll try and keep them as relevant as possible. Let me know what you think. If you don't mind, if I stand here and say, hey, here is Stanley's new tape measure. You can buy these now online from Screwfix Direct. This is the 8-meter version, 26 foot. It's good standout. Look at that. Oh. It would allow me to make these videos and potentially make more videos and have more time to make more videos and invest more money back into the workshop, to the Ranelagh, all of them. Any money that I'd make from the adverts would be going straight back in to producing more content. So in a kind of roundabout way, if you can put up with watching the adverts, the money will be going back in, literally straight back into here, getting all this stuff done. Maybe I wouldn't have had to sell my Bonneville to pay for that pattern. So, hey. These guys, you may have noticed, this jumper, Birdie Clothing, they gave me this jumper. They have not paid me. They just sent me this jumper to wear on the channel. So the link is below to their website. And if you use the discount code below, you'll get a discount off your order from their website. I can confirm, I've worn it for a few weeks. I love it. It's a good jumper. Go and buy their stuff. Use the discount code and you'll get a discount. I think that's the end of the video. You've had a Bicester update. What a tour. How can you not love that place? I hope I captured it in my videos good enough. Ranelagh update is happening. It's at the pattern makers. It's being done. And first week in November, I'll be up there meeting them. The coffee van is progressing. I've got a few more panels to make. Anytime I can get, I'm getting on with it in the background. And the Porsche, I can't afford to do, but I will as and when I can. So there you go. That's the update. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.